friends and fans, welcome to A-kon Getaway. If you're new here, I'm Lena. If you're returning, welcome back. Today I wanted to just do a really quick haul video. I have been out of town for about 2 weeks and I got home a day or two ago before I filmed this, and I just wanted to just go ahead and film this and get this out because it's relevant to events that just happened. I recently was at A-kon, and then a week later I went to Paradiso, J Fashion Gala, and I had just kind of a whirlwind of the last 2 weeks, basically, because I flew in for A-kon and then we drove up to Kansas City and stayed in Kansas City for a week instead of flying home and then flying back out. So I spent a lot of that time working with the Lolita Collective, and while I was at the event though, I, of course, picked up a few things, so I thought I would go ahead and share my haul with you guys, and I could talk a little bit about A-kon and the stuff, and Paradiso and that stuff, although I had hoped to film a vlog when I got there, and the way things ended up going, I was just too busy and or exhausted. I kept forgetting to film stuff. I literally just have this one clip of me getting on the airplane and off. I know, not enough for a full vlog about the event, but I do want to talk about my experience. I will say A-kon had an amazing artist alley. It had so many artists who not only do I regularly follow, and I was really excited to see them at this event, but also new people who had just lots of amazing stuff. A lot of things very J-fashion oriented. This A-kon definitely is one of the anime conventions that is catering highly towards the J-fashion community. There were, I don't know, a dozen different designers who were there as actual fashion guests, as well as smaller independent designers who were in artist alley and in the actual main vendors hall area. I only got one chance to really walk through artist alley and claim the things I wanted, most of which were pins. The very first day I was walking through and I found an artist had these pins, and me and my friends were all already exhausted, so I got 3 of these for us to have, and we wore it for the rest of the week. It was really funny, really cute. I love that. I do not remember the name of that artist though. I think I can find that information, and I'll put links to everyone down below when I have that, and I'll have that when this goes live. So anyway, the next one that I really want to highlight is actually an artist that I've been following for a while. I had an acrylic pin of this design, and I was really excited to see that they had them as button pins, and I actually got 3 of this design, 1 for myself and 2 for to give to friends. And then they also had pronoun pins. I got for myself both a she, her, and a they, them. You know, it's nice to be able to have them separated so I can mix and match. I do have a standard couple of she, they pins that I wear a lot, which the artist who has the ones that I really adore was also at the con, and I thought about getting more of them, but I didn't. I didn't need it. I didn't need to spend all my money on that. And then I got a second they, them pin for mine and my partners. And that same artist had this amazing crown printed crown. No, I'm saying it off, but you can see the Crayola little guys, right? They had this dad shirt, and I did not actually buy this on Friday when I did my initial walk through the artist alley. I saw somebody else walking around wearing it Saturday, and I was like, oh my god, that shirt's so cool. And then on Sunday, or maybe I saw them wearing it on Friday. I don't remember. The days all blend together. But I saw somebody else wearing it, walking around. They came to the Lolita Collective booth wearing it. I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. And then the artist who made it also came by our booth, I think, Saturday evening, Sunday morning, and they were wearing the shirt. I think it was Saturday, because on Sunday, I was like, aha, there it is at their booth. And then we got it. I got it. It was actually gifted to me by one of my friends who I was like, because I was obsessing over the shirt, I was like, crowns. And then I ended up wearing it, so it's a little wrinkled because I just washed it yesterday as soon as I got home. So next, I'm going to show you guys the brand stuff that I got at A-kon. So like I mentioned, A-kon had a ton of J-fashion focused brands that were there for the event. There were a few that are newer to me, like Dreamily, I think is how they say their name. They do a lot of more casual but J-fashion inspired garments, and a bunch of other people who work with the collective got stuff from them. And the collective, the Lolita collective, was there as well, invited as a guest. My Violet was there. Kitty Kaya, who I got some stuff from. Kitty Kaya was there. I got 2 of their little pride pin brooches. I have the rainbow one, and I got the trans one for one of my partners. And they had a lot of really cute stuff, but I was trying really hard not to get too many big things at A-kon, especially because I knew I'd have Paradiso coming up. There also was Night Whisper Lolita was there, which was really cool to see their stuff in person and actually talk to the person who is behind that shop. And Kuroshiro Kawaii, of course, Angelic Pretty was there. Angelic Pretty currently doesn't have anything that actually catches my interest, which is sad because they used to be one of my favorite brands. But Kuroshiro Kawaii was there, and it was great to see them and talk to them in person. I've had really positive interactions with some of their staff in the past, and I've shopped from them regularly. They were there selling their own stock as well as Fluffy Tori's stock. And it was so great to actually see Joelle and talk to Joelle for, even if it was just in passing. I didn't get a chance to have really deep, meaningful conversations with anyone at either of the events, which I do regret, but it was just kind of, we were very busy, so it happened. I did manage to get a bunch of Fluffy Tori accessories, though. I got a They Them pin, which I haven't decided if I'm keeping or if I'm giving it to my partner. And then last year they released, I'm missing one. I must have dropped it. I grabbed 4 of their pride patches, the LGBT cutie one, the So Gay For You, the queerest of them all, and I also have the gender blender patch somewhere, which I don't understand. Oh, he fell on the ground. The gender blender. This one is without a doubt my favorite one of the set because I do identify as gender fluid, and so this one right here, I'm going to be putting all of these onto these overall coverall kind of setup that I have. If you guys want to see work on that in a video, I'd be happy to do that. I'm not doing it right away. I have one patch already on the big one on the back, and I'm planning on adding more. I also, when I was in Texas, went to Daiso and picked up a bunch of tiny patches there because the closest Daiso to DC is the ones up in New York, so it's not exactly close. The last thing I got from Kuroshiro was a pin from Glitterbones Boutique that says "Tryin' and Cryin'," which is a whole mood. As I mentioned, after A-kon, I spent the week waiting between events in Kansas City, and I was lucky enough to stay with some of the Paradiso staff members and help them with some of the prep for the event. I was really excited to actually be able to go. My first time that I was supposed to attend Paradiso was in 2020, which of course was canceled and then postponed until the event that just happened last weekend. And I was so glad to be there, be able to be a part of the whole experience. I do, much like A-kon, wish that I had had some time set aside where I wasn't working the whole time. I was only there for day 1 and I guess day 0 as well. I did those 2, but for day 0, there was just the swap meet, and wow, that was amazing. I'm going to show you guys what I got from the swap meet. And then for day 1, which was the actual first day of the event, it was the marketplace and fashion show. Day 2 was the tea party, which I did not go to. I flew out Sunday morning to come home because I'd been gone for 10 days at that point and I just needed to come home. I really wanted to come home. I was tired and missed my bed. But anyway, for the swap meet, which was honestly the only thing I really got to take part in, with day 1, I spent most of the time either setting up the booth for the Lolita Collective and Triple Fortune, and then I spent almost the entire morning of the event running the Triple Fortune booth, point of sale, because the Lolita Collective was handling that, and then I spent the rest of the event working for the Lolita Collective itself. I had one chance to walk around the entire hall with all the vendors and see what was there, and I never got a chance to grab my wallet and go back and get the handful of things that I was interested in, which is fine. I don't need more. You guys saw I got cool stuff at A-kon, and let me show you what I got at the swap meet, which was really fun. I got to walk around. I got to meet some of my amazing viewers who were there and a bunch of other fans of my brand, which is always super humbling. Like, I just a person who makes things. But anyway, let me show you what I got at the swap meet. So this got damaged in the flight home, but it's okay. It's not that bad. I got this necklace that this is supposed to be attached there, but it was a clean break and I could just E6000 it back on. This is a absolutely stunning necklace. Again, it should have another wing right here, but I'm really excited for this piece. The main thing here is a brooch, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these jump rings that attach the chain to the brooch and make put lobster clasps on them so I can take them on and off and wear it as either a necklace or just as a giant big decorative brooch. This necklace, as well as, I'm going to pull out the other guy from his bag because I didn't have the foresight to pull him out beforehand. This one here are both from the same brand, same deal where it's a brooch in the back, and I might make this a jump ring. I might just leave this one as it is. These are from Of a Long Lost Land is the name of the brand. I don't know much about this brand, but I remember seeing these in the past. I was very excited that I got these, I think for $40 for the pair or $35 for the pair, something like that. I feel like that was a very good deal for how ornate and pretty these guys are, and the fact that it broke is just, you know, my own fault because I had to check the bag they were in and I should have thought about that. But anyway, I bought those, I think, from the same person I got one of these things from. So one of the dresses came from the same seller, person at the swap, whatever. The first item I want to show off is, this is Meta's Gingham Cherry Ladder Lace JSK. It is rare for me to know the actual name of a garment just by picking it up, but I used to own this dress in the black colorway, and I regretted selling it actually. So when I saw this, was literally the first thing I saw when I walked into the swap meet. I was like, how much? Yeah, okay, I'll get it. It was only $50, which is not so bad. You can tell that the bow, maybe you can't tell, but the bow is super discolored. And the seller said that there was maybe a spot of red dye transfer somewhere on the hem. I haven't been able to find it. They couldn't find it, but I'm not bothered either way. It is a little bit small for my current measurements. It's been years since I owned this dress, but the reason I sold the black colorway was because I had the navy colorway in a different cut that fit me better, and then I sold the navy colorway, but when I sold the navy colorway at the time, I could not find the waist ties. Well, I do know where the waist ties are now, so I'm thinking I will modify this just to be a little bit larger in the back, or add side panels, because it does only have partial shirring. It's not the most forgiving. I could probably squeeze it on right now, but it wouldn't be the most comfortable to wear. So I'm probably going to modify this, and it'll be a little bit before I wear it. The next thing I got that I already teased you guys a little bit, this is another Mod Job purchase. This is the infamous Bodyline romper jumper thing that they came out with. I do not know if it came in multiple sizes. This one is a size M, and it fits, but it does not really fit my legs the way it's supposed to. So what my plan is, if you look in here, I don't know how much y'all know about sewing, but I can fix that if y'all want more sewing videos. The way that this crotch seam is done, it's just straight serged the whole way down. So I can literally just unpick this seam, add some measure of fabric into this crotch panel, and it'll fit me fine in the leg then. I haven't decided if I'm going to add more ruffle here to the leg. I think I might, just to keep it like looking continuous, but I could also just tuck it so that it ends there. And then what I might do is add a thicker lace so that it looks continuous all the way around, and just play with a few different things that I can do to trick the eye to make it look like it is in fact complete. The only thing that's going to really suck is there is no extra fabric on this. Bodyline is very conservative in the way that they use their fabric. So I'm going to have to find, I'm probably going to try and match the dark pink color to a cotton and then use that as the strip in the center there. It will not really be noticeable when worn because of the location, and it's honestly a really simple fix. The hardest part is going to be just finding the matching colored fabric. I also am really excited to own one of these because I've thought about making my own design inspired by this for my shop, and I don't know if I'm going to do something that's a full elastic waist like this because it is, you know, maybe you don't know. It's a thing. It's just elastic that's on here, and the other way to do this would be to make channels, but then that's bulky, and I don't know. I'm excited to have this so they can muse over it and think about how to make my own original inspired by this one. The last garment that I got from the swap meet, I am super excited. You may or may not know, I collect Putumayo nonsense, and I have a few of these style Putumayo OPs. This one, I don't really have many Putumayo purple tartan stuff, and this one had this cute little bear design, which I am obsessed with. It is full back shirring, so I know it's going to be a comfortable fit. I am currently like, these fit me a little bit more snug than they used to, but they do fit, and I love these dresses dearly. I have, I think, 3 of this very similar cut now. They're all slightly different, but I can definitely do like a compare kind of thing later on. Maybe I'll do like a Putumayo lookbook at some point. That'll be fun. This video ended up being a fair bit longer than I intended. I really enjoyed my time at these events, so I found myself kind of, you know, going on about the fun times that I had there. I hope you all enjoyed sitting in with this and listening to my recent con experience. I'm going to try and get a little bit better about doing actual vlog style videos so that I can do event vlogs maybe in the future. I just end up being so busy because I'm always at events, working at events, and it just, you know, there's never enough time for it all. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to like it. If you want more random J-Fashion inspired content, feel free to subscribe. And I upload every Wednesday. So with that, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you are, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.